Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Another body cam. Serial killer realizes she's been caught 45 years later. That's insane, bro. Because there's no statute of limitations on murder.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to think of that. If you do commit, like,
you know, something I do wonder. I wonder, is it like a thing, like always, like in the back of your mind, like one of these days?
You know what? Some of them do be saying, like, every time they get a phone call, they're expecting, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Or knock at the door. Or knock at the door one day. It can be your worst.
You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, if you committed the crime like in your 30s, 45 years later, you what, in 75? Mm-hmm. Like if you committed at 30, 75?
Yeah.
You're like, shit, I lived my life.
That's so messed up because I just...
Would you rather have did... Nah.
It's so messed up because I'm like, the person you took their life, they not here anymore. They didn't get,
But I'm not speaking on those terms.
I'm speaking on it. And I'm like, you've been out all this time living your life.
But I'm speaking as far as the term of the...
Yeah, whatever.
The criminal. You got to think about that.
I ain't think about that.
Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. You got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Fuck it with a thumbs up.
But that's really, I'll be speaking on mine. Statute of limitations are up on that. On my little crime, so I can't go to jail for it. So that's why I speak on all the different types of things. I can't go to jail for what I didn't get caught doing. I got caught sometimes. Sometimes I didn't get caught. Hey, you live to shoot your shot another day, huh? That's what it is. Shoot your shot. I don't know. Let's go.
Hi. Good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed. Yeah. Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California. What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway, and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Yeah, take a peek.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Sure, something. Yeah, go ahead. You have your back. Face the car. Go ahead and face the car. All right, watch this. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Because also it's a woman. Woman came to the door.
My wife's at work.
Deputies give John a routine pat-down before he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
Take a seat.
You want to rest on that seat?
You're gonna close the door, make sure the dogs...
Yes.
We'll take care of your dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't been told why he's been arrested, John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good luck.
He already know why. That's the reason why he put y'all in.
Even asked not one time. What is this for? What is this about? What did I do?
Because he knows that's a guilty man.
Child, you come put me in here because baby, I'm dramatic. What?
You dramatic and already in real life, so he.
That's what I'm saying. I'm always dramatic. Like,
you're a dramatic individual. Like,
hold on, wait a minute. I want to hold on. Let's talk about.
Have y'all ever seen? Some people saw you like in the body cam of the high speed chase. Yeah. That's her on the regular. Like that's her. That's real.
Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck.
If you watch any of our like Patreon when we be reacting to like movies and stuff and like that's really her personality.
Well,
like she's
all over the place. She's
more over the top. Like she's traditional on a lot of our videos. She's calm. She calms all the way down. Yeah. But her real self is very dramatic, over the top, extra.
Wait a minute.
That's why it's horrible to watch movies with her. Just know.
That's mean.
Not like that, but I'm saying because you be extra. You be like, she be all over the place, bitch. And I'll be like, see, calm down. She be like, I'm sorry, but that's just like, see.
Told why he's been arrested, John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house, get that guy out of the house.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County reopened a murder case that had remained unsolved for 45 years.
Wow.
DNA from the crime scene was compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect. Investigators bring him in for
How many
questioning,
bodies?
hoping to
Not all these. I know all
Look, it's
this.
the family tree.
Oh yeah. You're right.
uncover the truth. Is this devoted husband and father simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister?
But Pete the title.
Oh, right. You're right. My bad. Could be.
They go to action.
But I just thought like with the
I'll just play.
I just thought with like the connection of this, and then he brought up the I thought that was just like the way.
And then for him to mention Boy Scout,
right? For him to mention that is giving me.
I hope not.
I hope not. Yeah, right. Because that would have.
The following is based on official police records.
You said that would have what?
Because I was about to say, because if that's the case, that kind of would have been like an easy
targets.
Or to interrogate, like if. Okay, let's just see. I want to.
What you saying is true though. Like if he was doing something
to the boys,
I feel like he would have been
to
caught.
The scout.
Yeah, He would have been caught.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I wonder. Like, okay, let's just
for something far more sinister. The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez. Okay. I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today.
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getreu.
Getreu?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood, revealing that he was born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving frequently due to his father's long military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that he had never been arrested, and I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay,
can you tell me about
that? I
that?
was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with...
So you lying already?
Because he thinking like, oh, I haven't.
Oh, did he commit some crimes?
Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is especially jarring, given that he's here today on accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
And that was all I knew.
Okay. Do you remember what happened?
No.
With this young female?
No.
No?
I didn't even know her.
The young girl, 15-year-old Margaret Williams, attended a dance at an American youth club one Saturday night in 1963, when John was just 18 years old. The two were said to have met on the street shortly after, where she agreed to let him walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind the club. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know her? Why did they arrest you? I mean,
Probably the next day.
Okay.
After they found the body, I guess.
Okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay.
it was an elementary school.
Okay. Did you... I mean, I don't know the details of what happened.
I don't know the details either, so...
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
That's what they say.
Though John maintains his innocence, he was found guilty at trial for Margaret's murder, ultimately receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison. Because of his age at the time, he was released after serving roughly 2/3 of his sentence. Then he walked free.
And so
so you said, have you ever been arrested before? Oh no, I've never been arrested before. But you just spent time for a murder.
And even though it was in
juvenile facility, juvenile facility, and in a whole other country, but you still been arrested for murder, bro.
Right, that's nothing like.
He said 2/3 of 10 years.
And after,
what's that? About six something? So, like around 24 years old, you moved
I
back
thought
to.
he said. Oh, so you also actually spent. Okay, never mind.
He said 2/3 of the
Yeah,
time.
he said that.
10 years.
Yeah.
Actually, 6 years in prison.
Something like that.
Wow. And then how? After you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at the McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it. You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States.
a word from him. Nothing.
Okay.
After returning to the United States, John moved to California and in 1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point,
Cause that murder happened in what? 60 what?
1963.
1963. So 10 years later, if he had did the whole 10 years, it would have been 73. So basically 69, you came back to you got out. Yeah, he was on. Yeah.
It was once again at the center of a serious crime.
and then at some point, there was another accusation against you about a sexual assault from the Palo Alto Police Department.
Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I was the leader of an Explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
You know, I
It's
was
just
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay. What's this allegation? I got to ask you.
Yeah.
This allegation that this young girl made against you that you sexually assaulted her. Did that actually happen?
No, not that not that I know of. And if I was arrested for specifically that and then not even tried, then nothing's happened. Like I told them, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again. You know.
Did you end up serving time for that? Do you remember?
No, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know of.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
It was so piddly that.
You weren't didn't go to trial or anything like that? Okay.
According to multiple news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not only assaulted and strangled her, but threatened to kill her if she didn't comply. He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends after.
Oh, so he a liar, bro.
Found guilty. So this was
Because
1975.
hold on, you got to also realize he said, did you go to trial? He said no.
No, not that I.
He asked him, did you spend any other time in jail?
Like, you're gonna remember if you. Like,
Boy, he ain't admitting to anything unless you bring it to his face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he already asked him, have you ever been arrested before? He said no. Now we got 2 different situations that you've been arrested.
And the
and
same
did time. Who do your wife do not even know who you are?
5 were suspended.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation. Okay. Are you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
Yeah.
You ever go out there?
I was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
What hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills.
Okay.
And I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area?
No.
How the fuck you a Boy Scout? How you a troop leader, right? But you done did all these. I wouldn't let you around kids. When did the registry start? Like, you know what I'm saying? When did the let's look that up real quick, y'all. Cause he should. So the act was passed in 1994. This average.
Can you show this? I just like to see more details. Okay.
There you go. No. Then the Adam Walsh one.
So, what's the can you go back up?
So that's just the baseline. So that's just the basis that started in 94. And then in 96, named after Megan, Megan's law
passed.
Requiring states to implement community notification of offenders.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2006, SORNA?
Which is the...
just
we ain't gonna say it, yeah.
Revamping federal standards for offenders registration and notification. And then the Adam Walsh, which is, you know about Adam Walsh, right? In 06. Well, I'm saying 06, but you know what Adam Walsh is, right?
I think so.
What's his name?
I don't know the name.
Dang, the show. Come on, y'all, help me. America's Most Wanted.
Okay.
That guy.
Yeah, I was
his son.
Okay.
His son.
I was like, I know that name, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay. So I'm investigating there's a murder up there in the hills, and would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No?
No.
Leslie Marie Perlov was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library in...
Do we know the age of the other one he got in 75? You got her age? I just know she was a minor and he was 31 at the time.
No, I didn't get her age.
This
Did
is
they
his,
say her age? I don't know.
This is his MO though. His MO, young women.
Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library in Palo Alto, California in 1973. Her body was found dumped in the Stanford Dish hiking area. A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a ligature to strangle her to death. It was DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
Did you ever see this young lady?
The motherfucker shouldn't even be working. Boy, he probably had a field day.
What in the...
On campus, working as a security officer with his background? Man, you see how, like, things have to happen for us to, like, even think about, like, oh, that should be, you know what I'm saying? Because background checks, if they did proper background checks or even had the capability to do it, then there's no way he even gets in.
You know her?
No, who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Boy, just
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was found parked at the gate of an old quarry near Old Page Mill Road, just east of where her body was found.
Do you remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No.
It's an orange Chevy Nova.
No.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perlov? Leslie Perlov?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would be
very
about, she'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate. Yeah. But that's it. I don't even recognize her.
Curiously, the sergeant hasn't shared with John that Leslie was a Stanford graduate.
Like
why do you say that?
Like,
that's
why I looked at you like that. And gave like roughly like an
age range because he assumed her because 21.
Yeah. You just
in college, some people look younger than what they are.
Yeah.
He probably assumed that she was younger. Because honestly, if he knew she was 21, would he even try?
Maybe still. So
nope.
We don't know. But
he likes.
But regardless of the fact, that's why I looked at you. I said he never mentioned that she went to Stanford. So why did you assume that she was a Stanford? Because
he knows.
Because you know who she is.
Oh, that is he.
And I'm glad she clawed you up. I'm glad she got DNA under her nails.
That's crazy.
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in this area,
Sure.
But I didn't say graduate either. I said.
No, you said what you said.
She's a college kid.
Oh, okay. Now this young lady was obviously murdered, like I said. She was strangled. Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
Nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
I have no reason for it.
And I'm going to ask you these tough questions because it's just part of the investigation.
Yeah.
When you were younger, did you ever fantasize about sexual assault?
That's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah. Or killing a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
You know.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
As the sergeant continues to press for answers, John inches closer to a major mistake, not yet aware of what he's about to give away.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah. This can be how it's transferred. I can always tell.
Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, one is semen.
Okay.
One is from the mouth.
Sure. Yeah.
That's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now,
Boy, you on hair, skin, saliva, urine. Can I get DNA from urine? Nah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Semen for sure, though. But he only said semen and what? Saliva.
Yeah.
Skin cells. Hair, right? You can get DNA from skin cells, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not a science guy at all.
I'm not a science person either.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Not off the top of my head when you ask me 50 million questions.
Yes.
What you want from me?
See, you are a science major.
I said yes.
You are a science major, y'all. She tripping.
I'm tripping.
She like I ain't worth it. So, hey, you do lose what you don't use, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Most times, yeah.
there's some that are bodily. I mean, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances in
technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah, so there's.
They're catching them every day.
Yeah. How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Especially this person are.
What? No, you pause. You was trying to pause.
Oh, because I thought you was about to pause. But it says it's possible to extract.
It says, it says urine contains small amounts of DNA.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
question
man.
to that is yes, but I don't really know a lot of people that. Okay, yeah,
feces.
yeah. Well, ooh. Oh, okay. Well,
What you said? Ooh, for?
because I'm just wondering, like, when or why would you have to do?
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, it says urine and feces as well. But it says possible to extract DNA. Okay.
You learn something new every day, though.
These two persons.
What two persons?
Poster.
Well, that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the a hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Huh?
Okay. One of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Right.
You mentioned it.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a
And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah, I mean they're okay. Wherever she was, wherever the second girl.
I'm gonna say this. I'm finna say this. A lawyer would look at this as like, how old is he now? 75? 74, 75. So they'll be like, oh, it's his age and his memory. And the way you were questioning him. And if
he ain't even, The way
but I'm saying that's how a lawyer
like,
would do it.
Hard on him. He ain't you telling off. You up here. He just asking simple.
But
questions.
that's how a lawyer would do it, though, and you know that.
He calm. He ain't pushy. He ain't doing none of that.
You know a lawyer will approach it like that, though.
Yeah, but I'll be like, okay, yeah, cool, because you got something that's real pushy in there. He ain't even being like that.
But he'll say he was confused.
Was.
Oh, okay.
While the sergeant doesn't yet know it, another woman was found in the Palo Alto area in 1974, 1 year after Leslie's body was discovered.
So Leslie, then you got another one in 74, and then in 75 with the one, that's when he was found guilty of the assault. So when did he commit that assault on her?
Because you have to keep in mind when, and I'm trying to like put like a time together, right?
Yeah.
Because you got this one, Margaret's, that one happened in Germany.
Yeah, in 64.
And yeah, 64, yeah. 64.
I say he got out around 69,
6
70.
years.
70.
Okay, and then he moved back to the U.S. to California.
He moved immediately back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was dropped off at the Air Force base.
Yeah,
and
Daddy
back.
picked him up, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you got
he
Leslie
moved to California.
In 73.
Hers happened in 73. But also you got to understand, he got to establish, some feel like they have to establish themselves as far as get a job, find a place of residence, get to know the area. Because he only knows, like he was raised with his father in Germany and all that. So he has to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the opportunity.
This one is 74 now. And then you had the other one.
So personally, me.
75.
But that's when he was found guilty. I don't know when.
Yeah, he was found guilty with that one.
I don't know when. I don't know if the assault happened that year or what. But it just is crazy because it might be spaced out like that, but I'm thinking it's more. Because right now it's like a year.
Yeah, I'm like, space. What you... Yeah, I was looking at that, yeah.
Typically, because a lot of them typically try to do in patterns. And then some ramp up. And they typically ramp up and they get caught. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or somebody like him try to be more strategic. Mm-hmm. Also, where is he located now? I need to know that information.
He's in California.
Remember, at one point he lived in Ohio.
He's from Ohio originally. He's from Ohio.
Like born Ohio.
He just said he was from Ohio. But he's in Hayward. Is that how you pronounce it? Hayward, California?
That's where he
resides at now. That's where they picked him up from.
They picked him up out of Hayward. All right.
21-year-old Janet Taylor was found dumped along Sandhill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to news sources, she'd also been assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer responsible for the deaths of both Leslie and Janet would escape justice for decades, until now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that, I'm
guilty and that's it.
Well, I'm trying, well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it.
Just quit scratching the damn table.
Why you did it. Mm-hmm. And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
With John refusing to admit the truth, another investigator joins in the effort to obtain a confession. And the added pressure will soon tear his lies even further apart.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation. Mm-hmm. You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. Okay? Mm-hmm. What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No.
No what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay? You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. Why it took so damn long.
As they push harder.
What the fuck, nigga? That's a confession. It's not a confession, but it's a confession. Morally, it's a confession by
I'm looking for a certain term, but
like amongst the people, that's a confession. But in a court of law, it's not.
So my thing is, you taking it like in my head, it's kind of like, oh, you feel like they took too long to come get you, so you like, I don't know, cause you like saying weird. Like you like giving bits and pieces and giving information that they haven't even asked for, and then in the same breath, I'm not guilty.
He can't control it. He really can't control it at his old age, and it just is coming out. You know how old people just say some shit, and then you be like, ooh. It would be like some shit they normally probably wouldn't say back in the day, but it's like they can't control their responses as they get older, you know?
Yeah, I know that. That's why it took so damn long.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is.
Yes, you do.
If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
The first.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well, he said there's two people. There's two girls.
He didn't say that.
Unless I misunderstood.
You said that.
So this is where his lawyer would go ahead, like, unless I'm mercy. He did bring up two different girls.
When?
No, he didn't. He brought up the case. No, he brought up a case.
He was just asking, like, have you ever been found guilty of other things? Have you been arrested?
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying from his lawyer's standpoint. He'll be like, he got confused because he brought up another girl in that same area. That's what his lawyer will be like. That's the reason why he. I'm just giving another viewpoint of it. I'm not necessarily saying, you know. I'm just saying like the viewpoint of it. That's what his old ass would say. Hey, he had confused me because he brought up the girl that said I assaulted her in '75 and I went to jail for her. That's where
that one that he went to. Okay,
and he'll be like, but "That's the girl I was referring to."
But this is the sad part about
it. And then those are the two girls that's in the hills. There's other bodies out there that has been attached to him that probably can't. That are buried in
this girl right here, because I didn't get a name for this one. She's still alive, right?
I think so. I don't.
He made
a threat to her. He said he would kill her.
So I'm assuming she's still.
He just assaulted her and she reported.
And then you got this one, Janice in '74. I mean, you got Leslie in '73 and Janet in '74. I just feel like it's so many more. Also, it may be more that could be deceased. And some that's like this that he didn't.
Because in '75 he went to jail for it.
Right.
Do you stop because you went to jail for it in '64, but you didn't stop? So do you stop just because you went to jail? They damn near slapped you on the wrist. You ain't go to jail for murder.
I don't feel like if you went to jail back then and you still came back to the U.S. and continued to do it.
But he came to the U.S. but not in Germany.
He's like, well, I'm gonna continue to do it. Just do it somewhere else. I don't know, man.
They were killed within probably
this the part.
An hour of each other and 2 hours of each other.
What we getting this from? Cause this ain't nothing that was brought up. Yeah, his old ass can't hold it. He can't hold his shit. He just says shit.
They were killed within. Probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other, or day, or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
Some of the questions he's asked me?
No, he has not.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me. If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
Why's that?
I mean, look at the body. Mm-hmm. It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No,
because that's not the girl that you killed.
I'm not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed, and that's not the one we're showing you?
I didn't kill any girl.
You didn't kill the girl in Germany?
No. Well, that's totally different. That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
So you did kill her. You did because you were young, and it was in a different. Be for real.
Oh, so
He was like, oh, that was
the truth slowly coming out.
That was a decade ago. What are we talking about? What decades? I don't know. What year is this? What year are we in now? When did they pick him up? I didn't get that. But anyway, that's sad. And then I was 18. Oh, it did say 45 years later then.
Confrontation. Investigators forced John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead, and you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a situation here
that was
years later after you came back to the States, where a girl ends up dead, and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
What do you mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out, so.
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find out?
Oh, nothing. I'm just let it go. I'm.
Well, you understand it's my job not to let things like that go, right?
I'm not I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay. Thanks, John.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John Arthur Gettru, who was arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County Main Jail with a $10 million bond. Woo! In January 2019, DNA from the torn crotch of Janet Taylor's underwear was also determined to be a match for John. In September 2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor. He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perloff and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first. According to multiple news sources, John Gettru died of natural causes on September 22, 2023, at the age of 79. His DNA remains in the state database and will continue to be compared against evidence from unsolved murders in the ongoing effort to close more cases. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case...
I ain't gonna hold you. I do believe he has other victims.
Yeah, most definitely.
Just got running in a database and hopefully something hits.
And to be real, I pray it's not true, and I pray that, like, because I don't want it to be more, because one is too many. But you got what
reason why
3, 4
reason why I look at it like this. Hopefully some of the families get the justice that they are looking for. They get the answers.
Yeah, most
get
definitely.
The cases solved.
Most definitely.
Because there's plethora of unsolved cases of victims that probably match the same. They just haven't obtained the DNA.
Yeah.
Because also he's a very careless individual. But you got to also think about it, in the 70s and the 60s, they weren't thinking about DNA. DNA is something still kind of relatively new. And when we talk about like aging-wise, it's still new. But they old ass ain't thinking about it, you know?
Yeah. But another thing I was going to add is I just wonder if it's more in the heels. Like, because it's
I don't want to just look in the hills. I want to look at any place that he ever has laid a foot on. Like, even if he traveled, vacation, had an opportunity of any sort.
No, I do. I definitely agree with that. But I'm just saying, since 2 was already found there, I'm wondering, is that like his like dumping, or where he like actually took them and committed everything and then left them or buried? I don't know, because they didn't say as far as like, but that's just sad. But rest in peace to Margaret, rest in peace to Leslie, and rest in peace to Janet as well. And the one that happened in 75, I didn't get a name for that one, but for that young girl.
Yeah, they ain't said that.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all spam us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, Y'all know how it go, man. I do go over the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Get my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.